Planning a 4-day trip is a great way to take a short break from your routine and explore a new place without needing too much time off. Even with just a few days, you can have a refreshing and memorable experience if you choose the right destination. Whether you're interested in nature, culture, adventure, or simply relaxing, there are plenty of amazing places to consider. From scenic hill stations and beach towns to historic cities and peaceful countryside spots, a short trip can offer the perfect mix of fun and relaxation. Here are some great ideas for a 4-day getaway. Let's get started. Hey, wait a second, we have something special for you. We're giving away a €100 hotelgift.com voucher to one lucky subscriber. The winner will be announced in a video at the end of April, so make sure you're subscribed for a chance to win. Cusco, Incan majesty and Andean Baroque exist side by side in Cusco's stone streets, epitomized by the Cancha Palace and the Church of Santo Domingo, flanking the Plaza de Armas. In this high-altitude melting pot of Amerindian and Mestizo culture, you'll find extraordinary textiles, lively summer festivals, and archaeological wonders. Siem Reap, when the morning light washes over the overgrown temples and ruins of Angkor Wat, a simple Siem Reap sunrise becomes a profound event. The ancient structures are contained within one of the largest religious complexes in the world. The complex and the 12th century Angkor Thom royal city are considered the main reasons to visit Siem Reap. Get a lesson in Cambodian history at the Cambodian Cultural Village and a lesson in bargaining at the Angkor Night Market, a bonanza of shopping stalls, food vendors, and bars. Bali is a living postcard, an Indonesian paradise that feels like a fantasy. Soak up the sun on a stretch of fine white sand, or commune with the tropical creatures as you dive along coral ridges or the colorful wreck of a World War II warship. On shore, the lush jungle shelters, stone temples, and mischievous monkeys. The artistic capital of Ubud is the perfect place to see a cultural dance performance, take a batik or silversmithing workshop, or invigorate your mind and body in a yoga class. Sicily, the Mediterranean's largest island, is separated from the mainland by the Strait of Messina, a mountainous spot. Sicily's coast and its small islands sit at the foot of volcanoes, including Etna, Stromboli, and Volcano. The Greeks, Romans, Normans, and Catalans all left their mark on the island in the form of Byzantine palaces, Gothic castles, and Baroque flourishes in the capital, Palermo. Most larger towns offer interesting museums, but Etna and the Hellenic temples in Agrigento offer particularly unique sights. Rome. It's nicknamed the Eternal City for a reason. In Rome, you can drink from a street fountain fed by an ancient aqueduct, or see the same profile on a statue in the Capitoline Museum and the guy making your cappuccino. Which, of course, you know never to order after 11 a.m. Rome is also a city of contrasts. What other place on earth could be home to both the Vatican and La Dolce Vita? Hanoi. The charming Vietnamese capital has aged well, preserving the old quarter, monuments, and colonial architecture while making room for modern developments alongside. Hanoi may have shrugged off several former names, including Thang Long or Ascending Dragon, but it hasn't forgotten its past, as sites such as Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum and Ho Lo prison attest. Lakes, parks, shady boulevards, and more than 600 temples and pagodas add to the appeal of this city, which is easily explored by taxi. Marrakech. The Red City of Marrakech is a magical place in Morocco, brimming with markets, gardens, palaces, and mosques. Exploring the intimate courtyards and snaking alleyways of the historic Medina can easily eat up a day. Find inner peace at the serene Jardin Majorelle, or take in the beauty of one of the city's historic mosques, taking note that, unless you are Muslim, you are not allowed to enter. Crete. Crete is the largest of the Greek islands and is a paradise for tourists seeking sunshine, beaches, and culture. Chania lies on the northern coast of Crete. It's the second largest city on the island and is served by an airport. Upon arrival, hire a car and drive the 30 kilometers up to the White Mountains. This beautiful setting is perfect for relaxing or doing a spot of walking and is also a good base to explore the region's attractions. Chania is an old harbor town with a medieval heart and is worth checking out. The seafront quarter includes a little mosque, which is a remnant from the 17th century when the Turks controlled the area. These days, the mosque's been converted into a very nice art gallery. Make sure you also check out the Archaeological Museum, which is full of Minoan artifacts, including a glass display packed with pottery bowls. These were found in a grave site, and it's believed the pottery bowls were included in the graves where sacrificing a live bull would have been too expensive. Elafanisi features a beach that stretches for miles. The water is very shallow with white sand that gives it its wonderful green/turquoise color, making it look like a Caribbean lagoon. There's even an island that you can safely wade out to. Elafanisi is also very popular with the locals and can get very busy at weekends, so it's best to go during weekdays if possible. Crete has changed hands several times over the centuries, and the Romans occupied it from the 1st century BC to 4 AD. As well as the ruins of the Roman buildings, there is an abandoned monastery that dates back centuries but was only abandoned in 1964. Driving up the mountain road above Maheri, you'll see signs for the ancient church called Agios Nikolaos. Along the way, the chances are that you will encounter herds of goats, some with bells around their necks. They will determinedly clank their way past you and add a real wild charm to the holiday experience. Agios Nikolaos is nestled in a valley with huge trees in front of it, and it is an enchanting place. The church is Byzantine and is famous for having very old frescoes, as well as a graveyard surrounded by rows of orange trees. Bangkok. Bangkok is full of exquisitely decorated Buddhist temples. As you go from one to the next, you'll be continually blown away by the craftsmanship and elaborate details. But if you'd rather seek enlightenment in a gourmet meal or dance the night away, you'll also enjoy Bangkok. The restaurant and nightclub scenes here are among the best in the world. Lisbon. Lisbon, the capital city of Portugal, has become an increasingly popular place to visit in recent years, with a warm Mediterranean climate in spite of its place facing the Atlantic Ocean. Full of bleached white limestone buildings and intimate alleyways, Lisbon's mix of traditional architecture and contemporary culture makes it the perfect place for a family holiday. Things to do in Lisbon. As Portugal's capital, there is a lot to see and do in Lisbon. Even exploring the city center will take a few days out of a family holiday, as there is no real central district, although Praia do Comércio is a good central place to start, in Baxia, or Rocio, the city's main square, which has a sort of Trafalgar Square feel to it. Or you might try climbing up the Cristo Rei, a huge statue of Christ with spectacular views across the whole city. The Castelo de São Torre also offers great views and isn't quite such a steep climb. A short tram ride to the west of Lisbon will also bring you to Belém, where you can explore attractions like the Belém Tower and the Belém Cultural Center, which features a fantastic art collection including works by Dali, Picasso, Warhol, and Magritte. In downtown Lisbon, you'll also want to visit the Gulbenkian, which has to be Portugal's answer to the British Museum, full of fascinating cultural artifacts and with some superb gardens in the grounds. It's possible to have a fascinating educational family holiday in Lisbon, and there are also plenty of great beaches to work on your tan. Thanks for watching. For more enthusiastic and exciting content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.